In this video, I'm going to make an incredibly persuasive argument that disclosure is coming incredibly soon. Let's begin with the fact that Lou Elizondo, who retired days before the To the Stars Academy press conference, was for nearly the past decade a director of a sensitive aerospace threat identification program that focused on unidentified aerial technology, UFOs. And he unequivocally admitted UFOs are real.
It was in this position I learned that the phenomena is indeed real.
It's not just that Lou admitted that UFOs are real that makes this whole thing staggering, but it's the fact that by extension, his admittance that UFOs are real and his admittance that he worked in a top secret program in the Pentagon establishes that the US government currently monitors UFOs coming into our atmosphere. They literally have a program for that. Let that sink in. I would like to remind you that in 2011, there were two petitions asking the Obama administration whether there is any evidence that extraterrestrials are engaging our planet. Here is their official response. The US government has no evidence that any life exists outside our planet or that an extraterrestrial presence has contacted or engaged any member of the human race. Phil Larson of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy wrote in a statement published Friday, November 4th. In addition, there is no credible information to suggest that any evidence is being hidden from the public's eye. So what compelled the Obama administration to say what they said way back in 2011? The answer to that question is very simple. They could not tell the truth back in 2011 because the truth embargo or UFO cover-up was in full gear back then, but it isn't anymore. Elizondo's statement heard around the world proves that. The truth embargo is unraveling right before our eyes. Now, I know I say that Elizondo's statement is the statement heard around the world, yet the media has not touched it. So how can I say that? Well, first of all, the media will touch it, and I will go over that later on in this video. Second of all, I believe that 1,000 years from today, that statement from Lou Elizondo will be in every textbook on this planet for school curriculum, because that statement by Elizondo will go down in history as the first domino to unequivocally break the 70-year truth embargo. The nature of DeLonge's team of government insiders also contributes to the evidence that disclosure is very soon. According to Tom DeLonge, all of his team of insiders are currently consultants to the US government. Here's an October 10th Facebook post by him. Thank you all for waiting for an announcement that is literally 2 years in the making. I have assembled a team of insiders that I believe can possibly change the world. All are current consultants to the US government on national security matters, and some literally left days ago from the Department of Defense to join me in this initiative. Former high-ranking government officials and senior intelligence officers from the CIA, DoD, and also a chief engineer, director of advanced programs from Lockheed Martin's The Skunk Works have come together aiming to build a revolutionary technology for the world, research the unknown, and finally tell the story of the millennia through feature films. No one government, individual, or institution should own what can truthfully help the world. We all can own it together. To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science is allowing a group of those who are interested to join us on day one. Now, if you don't think the government has sanctioned the To the Stars Academy announcement, let me ask you something. What in God's name are current consultants to the US government doing, telling the whole world that UFOs are real? And I have to wonder, these current consultants for the government in the To the Stars Academy team, do they currently have top secret clearance? I'd like to know. Let's move on to the fact that the US government is going to officially partner with To the Stars Academy to reveal never before seen video footage of UFO craft flying around in our atmosphere. Here's a Facebook post by Tom DeLonge on November 1st. For the first time in history, U.S. military declassified videos on UFOs are coming as promised. This is a pic of the website being built as we speak. As announced at launch, we will be releasing videos of UFOs captured on the most advanced military systems in the world, along with interviews and scientific studies on the propulsion of UFOs, all initiated by U.S. government. This is the COI, Community of Interest, that we mentioned during our live event. It's coming and we hope it's only a couple weeks away. I have a question. Can the truth embargo survive video footage from the most sophisticated cameras in the world from the US military? I don't think so. Because the footage is going to be officially released by the government, and because the footage is going to be of such high quality, I believe that science and academia will begin, finally, to raise their eyebrows regarding the ET presence on our planet. To the Stars Academy is actually traveling around the world and doing interviews with fighter pilots who engaged advanced aerial threats, or UFOs. Here's a November 3rd Facebook post by Tom DeLonge. This is really cool. We have been flying around the country and doing interviews and what's called a Q reports on fighter pilots that had engagement with advanced aerial threats. We have been doing these interviews in collaboration with government representatives, and they will be featured on our COI website, mentioned at our launch event and being built as we speak, that will hold the videos captured on their systems, detailed reports from the pilots themselves, and other information that you will be interested in. By golly, what's that I smell? I smell disclosure. It appears that To the Stars Academy has come to an agreement to partner with an aerospace company. Here's a December 6th Facebook post by Tom DeLonge. Big aerospace partnership meeting in DC today. Must dress like I'm super important, but I'm still wearing Batman underwear beneath this suit. And here's a post from Mr. DeLonge later that day. A new dawn is on the horizon. To the Stars Academy has effectively done the impossible. I am beyond proud. I am tripping. This gives me every indication that To the Stars Academy has tied the knot with one of the biggest aerospace companies in the world. And the objective is, which is a huge portion of what To the Stars Academy is built upon, is that the objective is they're going to construct a craft based on the observation of unidentified aerial technology in our atmosphere. By partnering with a major aerospace company, that aerospace company is conveying to the entire world that not only do they believe that you can duplicate the technology of UFOs in our atmosphere, but that the UFOs exist. Lastly, there is a rumor going around that this Sunday, the New York Times is going to release a major article about the government's involvement in studying unidentified flying objects. Here is a December 6th Facebook post by Grant Cameron. Latest rumor, coming in the next few days, probably Sunday, conflicting reports about what it will focus on. Something to do with the government studying UFOs. Apart from this, I heard of a UFO-related book coming from the New York Times. Maybe same journalists? I know that Leslie Kane made a comment a while back saying, I will not be on Facebook that often because I'm working on a story. And in the comments section, someone said, is that story related to UFOs? And she said yes. So I wonder if she will be the author of this bombshell article that's going to be released. Some of you, even after my entire presentation, have pain deep within the recesses of your heart that the truth embargo is still going to continue regardless of everything that I conveyed. The reason this pain resides in your heart is because you, my friend, are wounded by the 70-year truth embargo. We all are. Everyone is, whether they are aware of it or not. Now, if after this statement heard around the world, the release of footage of UFOs from advanced government cameras, To the Stars Academy partnering with one of the world's biggest aerospace companies with the objective to build a craft based on UFO technology, and the media getting involved and covering all of this, and after all that, we are still under the 70-year truth embargo. If that happens, then I have lost all hope in humanity.